All right, folks, we're whipping out the big guns today. Not those. Put those away. God damn. We're whipping out the real camera today because we are filming the new house tour, finally, for the main channel. So if you guys want to see it, check out the main channel. They still look nice.
Thanks. It's the shirt.
I was wondering why this thing was so heavy. It's because there's a bunch of water inside of it. Damn it. Well, I guess we're switching the ice bath to the old home tub.
Is it cold?
Yeah, it's pretty cold. The ice just like melted into it, but as you guys know, I did not take an ice bath for the past like week or so, and I've been having these itchy problems because of my liver detoxing from the alcohol. And my dad came over today. Jack was leaving to go pick up some cat food, and I asked her to get me some Zyrtec. It's an antihistamine, which is something that is to help with the itching. And my dad was like, why don't you take one of those ice baths? So I was like, I don't know, I just kind of stopped taking them. And then I looked up all the benefits of taking an ice bath. How ice baths can help with itching and detox recovery. 1, reduces histamine response and inflammation, so that's huge. Cold exposure causes vasoconstriction, shrinks blood vessels, which can calm itchy inflamed skin, overactive nerve endings, histamine-related redness or swelling. Regulates nervous system. Alcohol withdrawal causes nervous system hyperactivity. Ice baths stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system, the calm down mode. You'll likely feel less reactive both physically, itching and sensitivity, and mentally, anxiety and agitation. Boost circulation and lymphatic drainage. Post-detox, your body is pushing out waste. Ice baths stimulate lymphatic flow, helping clear out lingering toxins that might be irritating your skin from the outside. So there's like so many things that the ice bath helps with, and I stopped taking them pretty much the day before I started getting really itchy. Yesterday, Jack and I rode down to the beach, that's in this video, and I rode back with wet shorts, and I came back and I had little bumps along my waistline. And it's just like my skin, there's so many toxins being pushed out of my liver going into my skin, it's causing me to now have like a little bit of a rash and like itchy red bumps around my body. And it's so aggravating. I cannot get a good night's sleep.
Well, hopefully this ice bath helps a lot.
Hopefully it helps a lot. I'm going to start doing them again. My downstairs ice bath broke, Jack.
Oh, it broke completely?
It's like, there's a layer, like a double layer, and it broke on the bottom, so the bottom of it like filled up with water. It's like bubbled up with water.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Well, you got this. You got the shower.
I can take cold showers. Jack's going to an event tonight.
Yeah, I'm not wearing this purple lipstick. This is just the lip staining.
Staining her lips. Perp.
Perfect.
Let me get this head. Woo!
There we go.
I missed this ice bath routine a little bit. All right, I'm getting out.
Looking good.
Check it out, guys. We're on a little couples bike ride. I'm going down to the beach. Jack says she might not make it all the way to the beach, but we're gonna try and get her there. All right, in just a moment, we're gonna see Speed Racer pass by us. Damn, that was fast. All right, it's time for a new segment I like to call On the Bike Interviews. Jack, how are you feeling today?
Not good.
What do you mean you're not feeling good? What's wrong?
I'm exhausted.
Why are you exhausted? What have you done?
Almost biked to the beach against the wind.
Oh! All right, that concludes the interview. Thank you very much. Now it's time for the post-ride interview. How are you feeling now that you've made it to the beach?
I'm happy I'm at the beach, but I still feel like a poo-poo.
Feel like a poo-poo?
My head hurts, my ears hurt, my jaw hurts, my lungs hurt, my legs hurt, my butt hurts.
Oh, you got some serious problems. We're gonna need to get some blood work done. You went on a 15-minute bike ride, babe.
Tomorrow.
You guys remember when I came back from the store and I had bought Jack a pair of rainbow sandals and also a pair of rainbow sandals for myself? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Check it out, guys. It's a double rainbow. Get it?
Yeah.
Because they're both wearing rainbows. Like instead of a rainbow, it's a double rainbows.
I got it.
Well, we made it to the beach, but the wind blew in her eardrums and now her ears hurt and her teeth hurt, actually. Which is a thing. It does happen. I'm sorry.
It's okay. The view's beautiful.
All right, and that's the beach day. Lucky for Jack, on the way back, the wind should be going the same direction we're going, which means it shouldn't be blowing in her eardrums, making her ears and her teeth hurt.
I'm gonna just have to get some earmuffs for every time we ride down to the beach, no matter if it's 85 degrees, just doop.
I just wanted to follow up with a little bit more information about my sITCHuation. Jack and I have been sleeping in separate rooms for the past few nights because I'm so itchy that I don't want to wake her up in the middle of the night, because I'm waking up throughout the night, sweating, itching all over my body. It's my shoulders, it's my beard, it's the back of my head, it's my lats, it's all over. It's the trunk of my belly, the sides of my legs, and it manifested finally into some little red splotchy bumps. And I've been looking it up, I've been doing lots of research on it and stuff like that, and it is definitely an alcohol withdrawal symptom. It's not extremely common, but it is common for, severe alcoholics. And I was drinking quite a bit every night, very consistently. So it makes sense that my body has a bunch of toxins just stored up from my liver. And this is the first time that I was a drinker and also actually put on some weight. Like, I have a lot of visceral fat right now in my belly. And last time I quit drinking, within the first couple of weeks, I shed almost 10 pounds. This time, I'm not shedding weight the way that I did that first time. And, that happens with age. But the last time that I quit drinking, it was like 10, 11 months ago. It wasn't that long ago. So I wasn't that much younger last time I quit drinking. But something is definitely different about this time. I think my lifestyle, the staying up late and eating a little bit more snacks and having a more sedentary lifestyle because I can't go on runs and stuff like that. I don't work out the same as I used to. I used to take boxing lessons in the morning and then work out afterwards and have a lot of active time. But since I had my knee surgery and I just seem to be living a much less active lifestyle, I think that I put on weight and it's a little harder for me to take it off. And the fat is also storing toxins, whereas before I didn't have the fat that was storing toxins. It was I metabolized it a lot quicker. So things are a little bit different this time around, and it has made me take an introspective look at the way that I was drinking. I think that last time I quit, I was not drinking as much before I quit. Like, the nights that I would drink, I would have a couple drinks, whereas recently, before I quit this time, I was definitely drinking a lot. It was like half a bottle of tequila. It was maybe a bottle of wine, maybe a shot of Fireball with Jack, maybe a White Claw. It was a lot of drinking, much more consistently than the last time I quit drinking. Not that anyone needs to be on this journey with me or anything like that, but if you are drinking heavily, try to slow it down at least. Don't necessarily quit, but try to not have so much every single night if you're a nightly drinker like me, because my nightcaps, that's what it was. It was I just need a couple drinks and that'll help me fall asleep. A glass of whiskey on the rocks. You see it in movies, you see it in TV shows. The old guys will have a glass of whiskey on the rocks after their big hard day, and that helps them get to sleep at night, sort of thing. And I kind of adapted that into my own schedule and routine, was to have myself a little nightcap, which turned into essentially binge drinking every single night. Some of my nights, which I would consider tame, were 10 drinks, 15 drinks. Or I'd be I'm gonna limit myself to 2 drinks, but I'd pour a glass of tequila with ice, all the way full almost, and then splash some soda water in it. So that 2 drinks was actually 3.5 shots per drink, and that would be 7 drinks, So I did a lot of lying to myself, I think, saying that I wasn't drinking that much, but I actually was. And it's weird, because I'd wake up the next day and be maybe I'm a little hungover, but fine. So extremely functional alcoholic, but definitely a bit of an alcoholic. Oh, one of the main reasons I wanted to say this was I have not been able to stream in the last week, and it's not necessarily that I don't have time. Yes, I am filming and editing and stuff like that, but I feel this itching is very debilitating, and it's hard for me to want to go and sit on camera for a Twitch stream knowing that I'm going to be itching and uncomfortable the entire time. And it's okay for me to pull out my phone and film a 30-second clip or film a few minutes of me talking to the camera, but I don't want to be, but I just have not had any desire to sit at my computer for a few hours and be this uncomfortable. So I'm hoping this ends pretty soon. I have a doctor's appointment on Friday. So if this doesn't kind of clear up by then I will be able to talk to a doctor about it. Another thing is I've wanted to add more things into my videos, but because I've been feeling so shitty, because I'm not resting well and I am uncomfortable, I just have not been able to put thought into content too much. So that's where we're at. That's the update, and I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. But sometimes I'll film and be I'm feeling like shit today, I'm having a bad day. Sometimes I might just not show up, but I'm trying to show up every day. You'll at least get a community post and be hey guys, no video today. I just had a really hard time trying to get in front of the camera and film shit. But that's part of the routine. I'm trying to be consistent and do this every day. So I'm continuing to do it, even though I am kind of feeling a little, ugh.
Why are my hands so shaky? This is my house.